Oh, what is going on, YouTube? ModzvilleUSA here, back with another video. And today, I just got in a PS4, broken, no power, that I bought on Macari for $100. Fired it up. Basically, it's the power eject board that was broken. I put a disc in it and fired up. Needed to reinstall firmware 6.72. Luck couldn't have been better. That is the exact firmware needed right now for this new PS4 jailbreak. So today I'm going to be showing you a little tutorial on how to get set up. You're going to need to be on 6.72 or lower. However, if you're on 5.05 already or 5.05 or lower, recommend staying on 5.05. A new exploit basically has been released that allows us to backport games from 6.72. Anything above 5.05 and 6.72, we can now backport those to work on 5.05. So there's no point in updating 5.05 to 6.72. Just stay on 5.05. Games can be backported. It's looking like that's the money firmware to stay at. But yeah, this is for everyone else, anyone above 5.05 and no higher than 6.72. So we're going to start by grabbing the 6.72 firmware files and updating to that. So hit the description link. There's going to be a mega link below. Get that file downloaded, and I'll see you over on the computer. Okay, so I've got my flash drive plugged in here. This is an old flash drive from Bleem Sync, my PS Classic. That's why it's labeled Sony. That part doesn't matter. All that matters is go into properties. You're going to want it to be FAT32 or exFAT. Either or should do. If for some reason your flash drive is something else, you're going to want to go ahead and format it. Either exFAT, FAT32, and I go default allocation size. Give it a format. You're going to lose everything on the drive. But, you know, great risks, great rewards. So here we are in the root of the flash drive. You're going to want to right-click, make a new folder, create a folder called PS4, all caps like this. Then you're going to open that folder, right-click, new folder called update, all caps, and within that folder, this is our 6.72 firmware file that we grabbed from the description down below. This is the full 1 gig file, and then also you'll notice that I have a copy of pt.pkg, which we are going to test out. Very nice. Now the rest of this is going to be on our PS4, so let's head over there. Okay, here I am on my PlayStation 4, and the first thing we are going to want to do is go into settings here. We're going to start this up, disable connect to internet for now, and then go ahead and go down into system, automatic downloads, and just go ahead and turn all of these off. The most important being system software update files, but we're just going to go ahead and turn all of those off. Now with the flash drive that you set up in the previous step, plug that in and go ahead and go to, there it is. Go ahead and go to system software update if you're on a firmware lower than 6.72, and once again, if you're on 5.05 or lower, you're going to want to stick with 5.05. So since I am on 6.72 already, it is not letting me go any further. If you keep getting errors about not being able to update, you might want to try updating in safe mode, but it should update just fine for you. Once you are on 6.72, let me just go ahead, show you that I am 6.72. If it tries to install any other system update besides 6.72, you're going to want to back out of that. We want 6.72 specifically, so just make sure it's pulling it from your USB drive and not the internet. by having connect to network disabled. So cool. So we're on 6.72. What now? Next, we are going to go on the internet, and we are going to go to set up internet connection. Choose Wi-Fi or LAN, whichever one you're using here. And we're going to go to custom. Go ahead, pick your internet. IP address settings, automatic. Host name, do not specify. DNS settings, manual. Primary DNS, let's go. So for primary, we are choosing 108.61.128.158. R2 to be done. Next up goes secondary DNS. 16. We're gonna hit square, delete it all. Go 165.227.83.145. Next, MTU automatic. Proxy do not use. Test it if you so desire. Now that we've got that done, we're just going to go ahead and go to user guide, helpful info, user guide. And here we are. We are going to now go into 6.72. First thing we're going to do is disable updates. That will make it so it will not be possible for us to get updates down the line until we come back here and run enable updates. Just so nothing gets goofy, nothing gets screwed up. Just going to run this payload right out the gates. I'm going to get this. We're going to load disable updates. Success. Now it's going to tell you do not hit OK. OK, choose close internet browser. So scroll down, close it. So now that we've got those updates blocked, we've been booted back out. We're going to come back into settings. Go user guides, user guides. We'll come here to 6.72. Go to Mira. Just wait for it to load. And this does not, once again, it's currently not completely stable. This might not work for you the first time. If so, you might crash and have to reboot your PS4. Once it gets up in here, just give it a minute and let it chill. The main reason things get locked up is your pacing being off. You know, you gotta kind of just take it slow. Now we're gonna go to load Mira. We're not gonna touch anything. We're waiting for clients. And we got success. Now I like to wait for that elf thing to disappear. We're gonna go down, go close internet browser. It should mellow out. Very nice. So once that is good, if we go back here, settings, we scroll all the way down, we'll see we've got these debug settings, and that's all we wanted. Now we can install a package file, which I'm going to do right now. So go to game. You get this error code here. Disregard that. We're going to go into package installer. And as you can see, that pt.package that you saw on my thumb drive earlier is right here. So I'm going to go ahead and install that. Okay, cool. PT installed. So we're going to go back. And let's see if it works, dudes. This is PT for 5.05, completely untweaked, unmodified. Same one I have installed on 5.05, so let's give it a shot. Looks good so far. And would you look at that, huh? That's PT for you. It's a creepy roach. Whoa, dudes. And I'm too scared. Well, there we go, dudes. We are jailbroken on 6.72. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is that easy to jailbreak your PS4 if you're on an appropriate firmware. To get one on this firmware, a simple suggestion I have to you is to go looking around for a PS4 that does not power on and has its warranty sticker intact. It's likely going to need to have a power supply swapped or the power eject board swapped out as well. It's a real gamble. One, that if you can fix it, and two, if it's going to be on an appropriate firmware. But I'm 2 and 2 of the recent PS4s I've bought, so that is an option. Now, the main thing worth noting is this is still pretty unstable. However, my luck has been pretty good using this DNS server. Just user guides, same old DNS that we used on 5.05. It's running. My luck's been pretty good, but keep in mind there is a possibility you can corrupt the data on the hard drive and have to reformat. Once you get the jailbreak going, try to leave your PS4 on. Only put it in rest mode, because if you reboot, you're going to need to rerun the jailbreak again. Also, just want to reiterate before I go there that if you're on 5.05 or lower, 5.05 is probably going to continue to stay the money firmware. Do not update for this, because games are getting backported. Modded Warfare just posted a Twitter video proving that RE2 Remake is running on 5.05. Seen a lot of threads about it. Games are getting backported to 5.05. So if you're there or lower, if you're lower, get on 5.05. If you're on 5.05, stay there. There's nothing new for you here. Everything that's going to exist here is also going to get backported to 5.05. So, word of the day, maybe we'll make a video showing how to backport a game. I don't know yet. But, yeah, leave a comment down below telling me your success. Let me know if you have any questions. Subscribe to the channel for more modding content. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.
Don't let us back, let's say what to do. ModzvilleUSA.